Hello Mahjong fans, welcome back to the Riichi Mahjongs. I'm still on a high from this Yakuman. 2 highlights here, win with the Yakuman, end of match with 100,000 points. Oh my goodness. I played a couple of games just to even out the luck, you know. And I came third and first. So there we go. Right, let's jump straight into it. If you want to do the old like, comment, subscribe for me here in the gold room, that would be great. Yeah, that was a crazy game, wasn't it? That was a crazy game. How are we going to top that one? We're not going to. We're going to be down in the dumps for a little while, I feel like. Don't really feel like there's any choice but to be down in the dumps. That's just randomness. That's just variance. Got my tea here. We're expert 3, there's a master 1 with us, but that's all good, that's all good. I hope you're all doing alright. How am I? I don't know, I'm okay. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Got a bit of a headache. I don't know what it is, I had a bit of a headache for a little while. I just get headaches. Never like bad enough to warrant... would I pawn the white dragons? Probably. Never bad enough to warrant like taking pain medication or anything, but like enough for it to be irritating. I think I'd pawn the white dragon here. Because then we got a pair of 9s. I'd pawn the 3s. Actually, I'd pawn the 9. I'll pawn the next 9 now. Pair of 3s, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape. This is a fairly quick hand, I think. We can probably push this. Just for some quick, easy wins. That's also good. Maybe I'll throw these 3s now. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, let's throw a 3. Someone drops a 2 or a 6 or a 4. That is now our pair, so we can't really do anything about that. But that's fine. We'll hold on to some safe tiles as well, should somebody... go Riichi mode here. Wow, that's funny. Thanks. Same logic applies, I guess. Same logic applies, just a turn later. I think it's fine. Well, there's a pair of 2s as well. So we'll get rid of this 4. Ishan 10 on lots of tiles, actually, now. Throw these while it's still fairly safe to throw things, I suppose. Definitely cheer 2 or a 4. Definitely pawn... not sure I would pawn the 9s there. Wow, that's an even more spicy shape. We'll take that shape because we can accept the 6 quite easily into our hand with that, which is of course the Dora. Same logic applies. Same logic applies. Okay. People's hands are taking shape. No one seems to be doing anything particularly spicy at the moment. Same logic applies with this. Wow, okay. You want bamboo tiles then, clearly. We might have to tighten up a bit here, folks. Oh, okay. No, it's triplets. It's all triplets. Do I want to deal into all triplets as with the dealer? I don't think I do. Oh, Christ. I'm out. I'm out of this one. I'm out of this one. Taking a sip of tea, I'm out. Wow. Good. There we go. That's probably the best possible scenario that could have happened to us there. You gotta know when to hold them, you gotta know when to fold them. That's my analysis. I used to get migraines. I still get migraines, to be fair. Nowhere near as often as I used to get migraines. Ooh, this is rough. Nowhere near as often as I used to get them. I think I finally worked out what it was. It was a blood sugar thing. I think. That might just be... That's the door. That might just be pure gibberish, that might not make any sense at all, but I always used to find that if I had low blood sugar, I would get a migraine. Okay, thanks Riichi Mahjong, thank you so much. Like after exertion especially. Okay, this is a bit more fine, I guess. Still not really what I want. Proper migraine, like with the aura. I used to get the aura, no pain, and then that would be my 20-minute warning for you're gonna have a really bad headache. And I used to find that if I ate like a chocolate bar in those 20 minutes, ooh, tiles. Pair of 4s, 6, 7, 8. Upon the red dragon. I'll wait for the 7 with this. That's rough. Don't like it. If I used to eat a chocolate bar during that aura phase, the aura would sort of dissipate fairly quickly. I'd still get the headache. I don't know. It was weird. It was never that bad. It was never... You know, I never went to go and see a doctor about it. It was just one of those things that I just had. Hasn't happened to me in a little while. Okay, we're getting rid of the 9, I suppose. Don't really know how we're going to get rid of this. Wow, you're just declaring Riichi on the door, are you? That is the craziest thing you could have possibly done. Right, we're out. We're out of this one as well. If I pawn this, what happens? Nothing. Let's just keep some safe tiles and be sure, shall we? Yes, you might. You call that cowardice if you like. You call that cowardice if you like. Stop it. But we still got a long way to go in this hand. It's relatively early days. I'm not gonna push for no reason. And what would I even be pushing for? It's not even Tanyao. It's not even Pinfu at the moment. It's nothing. Don't push a nothing hand. Yeah. Okay. We're in third, having done nothing. But that's just what happens. Right, we're the dealer now. We're the dealer. We can think of, we can maybe now is the time. Now is the time. Can accept the Dora. We got one East Wind. Is this Christmas music? It is! It's Christmas Wonder! Skipping that. Christmas in Smooth City. There we go. I'm sorry, folks. I had no idea there was Christmas music in that rotation. That is embarrassing, to say the least. I know it's just background. You can't really hear it, but I think I can hear it more than you can hear it in the mix. Because it also helps me talk louder as well. I feel like if I can hear the music, if I can hear the music louder than it is in the mix, it makes me talk louder. It keeps the energy up, you know. It keeps the energy levels up. That's important. That's very nice. You'd love to see that, the red 5 there. We're missing a pair. Can't really use the East. We could use the East as the pair. But it's Yakuhai, so it's not really Pinfu material. This is the weakest tile in our hand. Which sounds wrong, but it is. It just is. We now really can't accept the Dora. I suppose it's not the weakest tile in our hand by that logic, that it was adjacent to the Dora. Is the 2-3 shape the weakest? No, I think the East Wind is now the weakest. And somebody else had them anyway. Somebody else had them anyway. With 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get rid of the 2-3, I suppose. Maybe this 7-8 shape was weaker actually. 2-3 potentially got a full straight going on. That may have been wrong. But I suppose we got 789 Sanshoku is about to raise its head. We got, there's the 4. Oh god. Oh no. I clicked random tile. Clicked a random tile. It's too much. I spent too long thinking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pair of 9s? Pair of 3s? Pair of 6s? This is a decent shape. And we immediately drew a 1 and then a 4, so we would have had a straight. I'm now bailing on the dream of 789 Sanshoku as well, because so many of the tiles in my hand are spicy. Okay, we got the door anyway. That's fine, that's why I didn't really mind cutting the 4, because those kind of things can happen. Was it lucky? Yes. Was it completely outside the realm of possibility? No. You have yet to discard a circle tile. You're going for all triplets again, which is fine by me, because that is the worst Yaku ever. Take them. Just take toy. You've now got something absolutely mental going on here. Not a huge fan of that discard.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, seat wind all triplets. That's unfortunate. I guess I probably should have thrown the 9 of characters there just to be super safe, but it's difficult, right? Hindsight's very... It's very difficult in Mahjong to look back on a hand and go, oh, that was the correct move, when you've got all that information, when you don't have that information. You're looking at your hand. We were Ishan-10. If we were just throwing away the tile that kept us Ishan-10, and in that particular scenario it was the 8 characters. The dealer now has the east wind, which is also worrying, but we'll just do what we can here. We're in last. First and second place are both pretty out of reach at the moment. These are both fairly safe tiles to keep for a little bit, I think. Quite unlikely that someone's going to wait on a single south or a single green dragon anymore. We'll just continue to discard. Spicy tiles, spicier tiles than that. Especially when the south player has already discarded their seat wind, it's a bit more. No, I'm good. Wow. I guess we are going for a single tile weight on the 7 of characters, seems to be how this hand is shaping up. Which, you know, is awful, as the door indicated. There are only 3. And people are more likely to keep them because they are that. But let's go for it, shall we? Let's start thinning this hand out. Maybe get rid of this before I get rid of the 2 of circles before I get rid of this, but maybe not, because drawing a 3 means that we've got 5 tile shape here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is extremely nice, and that's Riichi anyway. So throw it all out of the window, folks. 4, 5, 6, 7 shape in bamboo as well. Okay.
No.
And there we go. That was adjacent to the door. I know I was going to chuck it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for us in that that lowers the distance between first place and where we are. That second place and where we are, rather. Yeah, so first place is running away with it. It's a battle for second place at this point, and now we're all fairly close, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's a lot of honour tiles. Oh, 9 terminal draw? No. Oh. If you draw 9 terminal tiles in your hand, then you get to fold it as being useless. But we only had 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we did have 9. 1, 2. Oh god, what is happening? That's not your seat wind, or the round wind. Are we going for a flush in the character's suit? I hate it. I absolutely hate that, but... No, we're not. We just have garbage. We just have utter garbage, folks. That's all it is. I do this thing in my chair, right, where I sit cross-legged. Oh, obviously, of course. Thank you. I sit cross-legged for like 2 minutes, and then I realise I'm uncomfortable. So I uncross my legs, and then I realise I'm uncomfortable. So I lift myself up in my chair, I sit down. Has anyone thrown these yet? Alright, get rid of them. I re-raise myself in my chair a lot. If we're talking about medical conditions, I can't pawn this. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. I need this. I need to just hold on to the safe tiles for a little bit, because our hand is rubbish. Okay, fine. That's why. This is. I need to start remembering that if somebody pawns a wind that is not the seat wind or the round wind, it's because they've got another Yaku already in their hand, ready to go. And I'm going to deal into it here almost, almost certainly. Because if you open your hand with the north wind, that's not a Yaku. That's not anything you can really win with. Oh god. It's looking like a half flush in the bamboo, possibly. It could just be white dragon only hand, of course. Yeah, throw it. It's safe. It's 100% safe, and it will be 100% safe for the rest of the game, but it's also the weakest tile in my hand, so goodbye. Oh, I hate this. Absolutely hate this. Yeah, seeing as we're talking about medical issues apparently in this episode, I also have restless leg syndrome, where sometimes at night, no, I'm not going to do that. Sometimes, especially at night, but my legs are just like, it's very hard feeling to describe. It's like an itch or a tickle or something where my leg just like moves. It just has to move. Like I cannot feel comfortable unless I move my leg for a little bit. And some days it is absolutely unbearable. Like it just stops me from falling asleep. Alright, never gonna get this hand anywhere, are we? We just have to sit around for a bit. I've tried cutting out caffeine. I've tried eating further away from bedtime. I've tried eating closer to bedtime because at one point I was thinking it was going to bed hungry. Done stretches before bed. I've done exercise. Oh, okay. Done stretches before bed. I've done exercising. I've done resting. You know, like that. Woman, please. This is supposed to be a family game. Can you tone it down a little bit on the whole bending over thing? Oh, okay. 2 south winds in the south round as the south seats. Send it. Send it. We need some points. We got 2 Han in the hand already. We got... It's just... It's happening. It's happening. The tile flow is changing as we speak. I could even Khan this if I feel so bold. Never open Khan, obviously. Everyone knows that. There goes a green dragon. I've made it sound like I'm just like perpetually ill. I'm not. I'm not sickly. We are going to need to draw some slightly better tiles on that to get this hand any further, but I suppose I shouldn't complain. I'm not sickly. I'm not a sickly man. I've broken one bone in my body ever. No, I'm not a huge fan of that. Which I know is nothing to do with being sick. You don't spontaneously break bones in the same way that you spontaneously catch a cold. Oh. You know other Yaku exist other than all triplets? You know that, right? That's huge. That really is massive draw. This might deal in. Did not deal in, but it almost dealt in. It almost did. That is adjacent to the door. That was risky. I'm in risky mode. This is the problem when you're in 3rd/4th. You play a little bit riskier to claw your way back, which often just makes you lose faster. It's probably better to just play solid fundamentals than it is to continue to play risky the further down the leaderboard you go. Please! It was safe for North, but it wasn't safe for either of the other two players, which is worrying. That's nice. What do we think, folks? I think we have to send it. I think we have to send it at this point. I will now...
No.
Oh, God, please, let me play the game. Alright, I mean, I'm chastising this player for only going for all triplets, but it does seem to be working for them. Okay, we're the dealer now. We got 2 of the red 5s. We got a green dragon, which is the Dora. We got a pair of west winds already, so maybe it's Pinfu mode. We would have to get rid of this green dragon to do that, of course. We can hold on to it for a bit. Just to see what happens. Okay. Maybe get rid of the 9 there is better than that. But we do have a pair of non-Yakuhai wins already, so... that was probably a marginal inefficiency. I don't actually know one way or the other, really. You shouldn't listen to me. You shouldn't listen to me. This could be a quick hand. Maybe we should open this up. Okay, that's a triplet, which doesn't really do what we want, but at least we know that we can throw the west winds now if we find ourselves in trouble. If this is not a green dragon tile, I am throwing the green dragon tile. It did not deal into it. Not deal into anybody, but nobody opened their hand for it. That's Riichi, which is extremely frustrating. What do you reckon? You reckon they're on single tile wait for the last white dragon? Somehow I doubt it. What are we going to do now? That's a safe tile, thankfully. Throw 1 west wind, but keep a pair of it for our hand. And then just hope that the next 2 tiles we draw are the 2 tiles we need. Well, we know the 5 of characters is safe, at least. I don't really know what else we're going to do here. It's just going to be one of those games, unfortunately. You're going to declare Riichi as well, are you? This is rough. This is rough, man. Just have one. Just don't get to play Riichi Mahjong today. You're gonna have to, this video's gonna have to survive somehow off the back of the banter, which is extremely bad news, and they're just gonna sumo that straight away. So, and we're not gonna come last, but we also haven't really done anything. It's all last already. It's going to be the shortest video of all time. At least with Mahjong, it doesn't. A short video doesn't necessarily mean that a bad thing happened. Could just mean that you like bankrupted somebody extremely quickly. So when you get the video pop up, when you get that video notification pop up and it says 25 minutes. You might be like, oh, what's he managed to do here? I really want to chuck this, but this is insanely weak tile. I guess the 7 of bamboo is technically a weaker tile at the moment. There is very little chance of us coming second here. It's just, it's over. It's Jova. It's never been more Jova. Alright, whatever. Screw it. Get rid of it. I suppose technically if you need to play to your outs there, you hold on to it. You just do nothing this hand except try and draw more 9 of characters. I hate this game. I hate this game. Absolutely. Just... It deliberately does the thing that you would annoy you the most. It just deliberately, and it doesn't, right? I know it doesn't. I know that the wall ID is up here. It's set when the game starts, and it doesn't change through the whole game. And you can go. I'm actually going to become the Joker. And immediately just draw the 3 after I got rid of the 1-2 shape as well. I'm livid. I shouldn't be. I should actually be happy. I'm going to do some research after this game. So we got the 2-3 shape back, but that would mean we're in Furiton. I'm going to do some research after this game and find out what actually you should do if the Dora is a bad tile, you know? I don't believe it. We've just drawn the flipping 1. Anyway, send it! Just send it at this point. Who cares? Riichi, Pinfu, 2 Dora, Ipatsu. That would be a nice way to end this video. Still wouldn't come second. I might... No, there's no way I come second, even if West deals, and I'd have to get a lot of points off them. This has been extremely frustrating, but at least it was short. At least it wasn't an hour of being extremely frustrated. It was a mere half an hour of being mildly frustrated. It's a good wait. We absolutely do not even deserve to get into Riichi here, to be honest with you. Like, through the 1-2, immediately drew the 3, but drew back into the 1-2, through a 9. There was an Orador as well. Manga. That does very little. I mean, it's quite funny that that one mistake caused that player to come second and not first by 100 points by dealing into me. So that is at least kind of funny. We did come third, so we only lost 8 points. Right, okay, well that's the game of Riichi Mahjong summed up for you in a nutshell, folks. Half an hour of just sort of not really being able to do anything. Did we deal in at all? Did we deal in once? We dealt in once quite early by honest mistake, right? Yeah, 1 deal in. We did better than this player who dealt in 3 times. 1 Riichi and a Ron. Yeah, that was the only hand we won. And we dealt in once. We dealt in once, like, extremely early, and I kind of know why. I complained earlier that you have to sit through all those animations. That's not true. There's actually an effect display tick box there when you go back in the logs, which I had no idea existed. We dealt in here because, for some reason, I did not throw a safe tile because my hand was... because I was the dealer and my hand was pretty good. Was it pretty good? Show weights. Just wait for them to... Their hand was extremely open. They're waiting on a 5 and an 8. And I threw the 8 because... Why did I throw the 8? Did I draw another 9?
No.
No, I drew the 8 because... I threw the 8 because... I had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is a good shape, right? Because if I draw... I'm Ishan 10. If I'm ready and I finish this shape, if I draw a 9 of bamboo and I throw the 5, then I'm waiting on either a 3, pair of 3s with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm waiting on the 6 for 3, 4, 5, pair of 6s, 7, 8, 9. Or I'm waiting on the 9 for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pair of 9s. It's a 3-sided wait. So I got rid of the 8 rather than the 9 because that would put me... It was Ishan 10 on a 3-sided wait. And even if I draw another one of those tiles, if I draw a 3, a 6 or a 9, then I still chuck the 5 and I'm still Riichi Pinfu mode for the 7, 8 of bamboo, which is not brilliant because I can see all of the 9s. Plus I wasn't hugely scared of Toy Toy. Like, I never am. It's too hard. It's just like, fine, whatever, take it. Like, I'm more scared of this because this could easily be a flush. But then again, that's the same logic, right? If I'm more scared of this, then why don't I chuck the tile that is definitely safe against this player rather than the tile that is actually not safe against either player? Even though I just threw on the turn before, so...
No.
Oh no, that is the one I threw. That is the one I threw. Alright, okay, yeah, I'll hold my hands up to that one. It's funny, because in a few other hands I folded in what other people would call cowardice. I folded it slightly too early, whereas in that hand I didn't fold early enough. Previous hands I sensed the danger, I folded. That hand, I balanced the danger with the value of my hand and went, it's fine. Plus I was the dealer. Alright, caught. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments about that one. What would you have done there? I know what I would have done there. Not played Riichi Mahjong. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know with a like or a comment. And if you want to see more Riichi Mahjong, or just me in general, I'm a variety streamer. Don't forget that. I'm variety now. Be sure to subscribe. Other than that, take care. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.